So I beat the Star Wars Fallen Order game.
Oh
Already?
yeah.
Yeah.
Must be pretty easy then.
See, I've had it since sometime last week.
Oh, cool.
Well, last night I played a good bit of it because I was off today. I stayed until like 7 a.m.
Damn.
I didn't realize what time it was. And I was like, oh, fuck. I recommend it if you guys like Star Wars. Good game.
Cool. I'm hooked on Fallout Wastelanders right now.
Oh yeah, I see it advertised on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm hooked on that. And I am questioning whether or not to get the Predator game, which I think I'm going to hold off just because I'm a little gun shy because of Friday the 13th online.
Yeah.
Because I went all ape shit and fucking bought it right when it came out, and I was all excited, and then I couldn't freaking match make worth a shit.
I played that game. I think I have it, or I had it. I don't think I was ever Jason. I was always a victim.
Oh yeah, I got to be Jason a couple times. It's fun. It's really fun, but then it gets old because I think it'd be better if you play with friends that actually, will have fun with you instead of complete strangers, and some of them are assholes.
Yeah. Kind of wish they didn't kind of make it just for online, have a single player mode and you just try to survive. Like maybe set traps around where you're at and stuff.
I think they should just remake the original one from the Nintendo.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I'm sure. Give it time. Resident Evil has kind of made it like, hey guys, you can remake games, make them better. But Resident Evil 3 was short though. I expected that to be longer.
Was it like a complete remake of the game, or was it
Oh, it was different. There's some aspects that was kind of from the original game. Most of all, it was redone, almost everything. Like Resident Evil 2 was. I enjoyed Resident Evil 2 remake more than the third one, but it was nice to actually explore Raccoon City a little bit for the third one. And like I said, I found the Tyrant Resident Evil 2 to be more intimidating than the Nemesis for some reason. You'd think would be the other way around, but I was more scared of Mr. X than I was the Nemesis. Plus, Mr. X was a lot harder to defeat than the Nemesis was. Plus, I got a free week of PlayStation. I think it's called PlayStation Now.
Oh, we get like the games.
Yeah, you get to stream the games, play them.
Cool.
It's okay. It's just sometimes I'll be playing one of those games and I'll say the game will cut off in 15 seconds because I guess sometimes the connection gets screwed up. So I got to play a little bit of Saints Row 2 because I love that game. That game was fucking awesome.
Saints Row 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's one of them that they're getting ready to bring out for the Switch, but I can't remember which one it is.
Saints Row.
It's the one where you're the president.
Yeah, 4?
I stopped after. I think I played a little bit of the third one, but I don't know. I think it's got too stupid. I think the first two games. Yeah. The first two. Second one's great. Second one's awesome. And I played the third one, and I was like, yeah, I really didn't care much for it.
Is that when they started introducing the big dildo weapons?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I don't know if the second one had that or not. I can't remember.
Mm. No, but, the third one.
Third one.
Yeah, the third one had the dildo sword and all crazy the dubstep gun and all sorts of shit.
And I was looking for a Simpson Hit and Run, but I didn't find it on the PS4. I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, that game was fucking
I
awesome.
loved that game. Yeah, it was great.
So I was like, fuck. So I guess I could play it. And then I played a little bit of the Force Unleashed 2 because I'd never played that one. I played the first one.
The first one was awesome. I loved that first one.
Yeah. But I played that. Yeah, they had like all the Batman Arkham games on there too for the stream. They got a bunch of games to stream. You can do like $24 for 3 months. You could do a month for like $10, or you could do like $50 for a year.
Pretty cool. A little plug for Sony there.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Now pay us,
Sony's
motherfuckers.
listening. Yeah, now pay us.
Pay us, goddammit.
Oh, did you hear about the Last of Us leaks?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, apparently people are like saying they're not going to buy the game now and stuff like that because it's stupid. Because it's like, oh, I'm sorry that the game, I guess if they saw the spoilers, I guess the game doesn't turn out what they thought it would be, so they're like mad. It's like, well, sorry, like they're trying not to, do the first game but with better graphics. They're trying to make it different.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to buy a game if I knew the ending.
Yeah. Well, that's not even that. It's like they're just mad of like, I guess what happened. A lot of people like, I didn't want to get spoiled, so I didn't really.
Oh, they're not happy about what the game.
Yeah, what I guess they saw, like, I guess they're mad. Like, I don't want to know, but it's like, well, get over it. Sorry if one of your favorite characters dies. I don't know, but
Right. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like when it comes to a game, you can't do the Walking Dead rule. Oh, we got to keep this character because it's a fan favorite. Be like, this is like they're trying to make it more realistic. So, a favorite character is going to die or something major is going to happen that you might not like. But that's how shit goes. I'm still going to buy it. It comes out. It comes out in June. It comes out in June now.
I figured they'd go ahead and release it early.
Yeah, you'd figure, but I don't know.
Since it's already leaked, but.
Well, I think what's leaked was like, I guess there was some cut scenes that got leaked, but it was all like jumbled. Like it wasn't like, it just showed, I guess, like the first half of the game. So people are just like assuming like all the rest of it. I guess whatever happened in the first part of the game, like, oh, the second part's going to be blah, blah, blah. I ain't playing this now.
Oh, from what I understood, the game like somebody got a leak of the whole game and they were playing it and streaming it.
No, it was just some cutscenes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was some cutscenes and like an outline of the story or something. But I think it was just like, it was like the first part of the game or something. I don't know.
There we go. I got a different background today.
All right, yay.
I got my retro sci-fi thing going on in the background.
All right.
Watch out, there's a killer robot. I should just have like a big pair of boobs behind me. That'd be sweet.
There you go.
I can do whatever I want on this green screen.
That's what I need to get. That's what I need to get, is a green screen.
Yes, you do. They're fun.
Just have a big blown out vagina in the background.
That'll
blue
work.
waffle.
Oh no.
Well, since we already started, having a pretty good discussion there, and I don't want to cut any of that out. We're just we're in the episode now. So.
Oh, okay,
right.
Cool.
All right.
No introduction needed. Us just BSing and talking about. whatever.
Yes. So we'll take a break from the Sony commercial.
That's right.
I'll
Sony, for listening, I'm
Yeah.
always ready for free stuff.
He'll review your games for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and jump into Tales from Tubi.
All right.
All right.
Tales from Tubi TV.
So this week, I'd seen this before. This is a film by Adam Green.
Ooh.
And it's my favorite Adam Green film. I think it's
Is
the
it
best
from
one he's
Hatchet,
ever
right?
done. And it's digging up the marrow.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And I guess no one's ever seen it. Have you seen it?
No, never seen it, man.
It was one of my watches a long time ago, and I thought the poster was cool. Was it like a kind of like a mockumentary or something like that?
Yeah, basically Adam Green plays himself, and Ray Wise plays a character who keeps sending him he keeps sending him stuff about how he found like monsters or whatever. So
Yeah.
Adam Green decides to go out there and interview him. He's gonna make a movie about like a documentary about it. And just the Ray Wise character basically has out in the woods. There's like these holes where these monsters supposedly live. It's pretty good. I really like I said, it's my favorite Adam Green film, and it's free on Tubi, and I recommend it if you've never seen it.
Very cool.
Have you seen all his films? Have you seen? I really enjoyed Frozen. Is that Frozen or is it?
Yeah, was that it?
Yeah, the one where they're in the ski lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good movie.
Yeah, and I've seen the Hatchet movies. I didn't really care for them, but
I like them.
Yeah, I saw them. I think I saw all of them except for the latest one that came out. Whatever.
Victor Crowley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
I saw their little horror anthology they did, Chillerama. I enjoyed. I thought that wasn't bad. I thought there had some decent segments on there. Have y'all ever seen it?
Yeah, I watched.
I don't think
it's been a while since I've seen it though. I think it's on Netflix or Prime. I can't remember.
There's like one or two of I think there's like 4 or 5 directors, whatever. I think I enjoyed like 1 or 2 of the segments. They were pretty good. Had Adam Green, Joe Lynch. Can't remember the other 2 directors.
I will look that up real quick. What was it called?
Chillerama.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Chillerama from 2011. Adam Green, Adam Rifkin, Tim Sullivan, Joe Lynch were the directors on it.
They had that one with the killer sperm. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah.
I gotta see this now.
Lynch's. Yeah, it's good. And then Joe Lynch's was really good. His was like a zombie one, but his was funny though.
Yeah, Wadzilla is that was the
Wadzilla.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me there's a Wadzilla out there and we can't put Spider Tit together yet?
That's right. We need to get on the ball, guys.
Dude, we need just a short film of Spider Tit.
We need to sell some T-shirts to get money.
Yeah.
To make Spider Tit.
We'll just get we'll do have like a real teddy, just put spider legs on it and made with clay or something like that. Claymation.
Okay, well, we can launch an Indiegogo. We could do it.
Yeah,
I wonder if someone's like, I want to see a teddy with spider legs.
Yeah,
people want it.
And you don't have to have like a proof of concept or anything on Indiegogo.
No, you just put it out there. Spider Tit.
We'll just put that picture that I drew up and
that's right.
Let the money come rolling in.
And then we're the next big production company in movies.
Oh, jeez. calm down. We can't be Icarus right now.
Yeah.
Fucking fall. Who would? Well, Carey, you know camera work, right? Because I'm dabbling in it right now.
Yeah, I've just as not really a hobby, but just as an interest, I know stuff about it.
Well, there you go. So he's the director and cameraman.
I used to be on a TV production crew in high school and middle school. But I don't remember shit from it.
So Billy can be the producer, and
yeah.
Aaron, you can play Spider-Tit.
No, I don't. No, I will do one shower scene. That's it. One shower scene.
It's just a reshoot of that Kevin Bacon film from Wild Things.
Yeah, just Photoshop my head on his body.
Yeah.
Like, wow, he's hung.
Gives him a towel. And Carey, like me or Carey or the Photoshop our face on the other dude, Matt Dillon.
Yeah. There you go. That'd be funny. Then Photoshop your face on Matt Dillon, and then like it goes to Matt Dillon gets Carey. Like, we don't have different people. Just use y'all's head for it. Yeah. Like it.
We'll have to do it now.
Well, yeah, Spider-Tit has to have it. And they got Birdemic. I mean, come on, dude. We write this. We get the Indiegogo. Start making Spider-Tit because I know people want it.
What's the most ridiculous movie? Like, you may have probably never seen it, but like you've seen it advertised or like seen like the cover art, and you're like, wow.
The most ridiculous. Oh man, I want to say I just watched one the other day, but I can't remember.
I have to say Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins is a crazy, horribly
I think
acted
I've seen that. I think I've seen the first one. Is there like a couple of them?
There's Hobgoblins 1 and 2, and I was going to try to see if we could use it on B-Movie TV, but Full Moon came in and snatched them up. So we can't do it. We can't use it now.
I think Monster is
yeah, I remember seeing that trailer.
Dude, okay, I take that back. Hobgoblins, I'm sorry. I did see a ridiculous movie. And holy shit, was it crazy. It was so crazy, Lloyd Kaufman was in it. And it wasn't a trauma release. It was called Halitosis, The Legend of Stink Mouth.
Oh, no,
The guy has a butthole for a mouth.
You say that, but let me, because
Mouth.
That, when you said Lloyd Kaufman, it sparked something in my brain. And
yeah, because
I remembered now what I was trying to think of.
Oh, okay.
I just have to find it now. Go and tell me about that movie while I pull it up here. Yeah.
Okay, Halitosis, The Legend of Stank Mouth, and basically it's all shot in this house, and this lady's trying to show this house to this couple, and this guy's like really rich, and she's like, you can get a good deal, and he's like, yeah, but it stinks like shit in here. Like every room stinks like shit. And then you'll see like a scene where they were drinking, a beer or out of a bottle, and then they leave the room, and then when they come back, they just see like poop stains all on the fucking bottle, or they don't see it. They take a drink out of it and go, "Oh, this is horrible." Well, anyway, you get to see the character, and I think he's also the director of the movie. But anyway, it's just like a big old guy in a diaper with a butthole mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I saw the other day.
What'd you see, man?
I didn't watch the movie, but there's a YouTube channel, and you can go check him out. It's called Movie Timelines.
Okay.
And he basically just does like the timelines of horror movies. So let's say he would take like the Friday 13th franchise and start at the beginning and say, okay, this one took place in 80, and then does the timeline match by the time you get to the end of all the, is it chronological order and all that?
Yeah,
I got you.
So here recently, he's been doing a movie timelines, and he's calling it "How Bad Can It Be," where he's watching like these really bad movies. And the other day he done a series, and the movie was called Filthy McNasty and Mulva.
Oh, Okay, I know.
Like I said, I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't either.
I only seen what he showed in his, of course he showed clips and he's talking about it, but I think now I have to see it. But anyway, like Lloyd Kaufman plays in it. Like that, Troma apparently had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Because Lloyd Kaufman's in it, and I think they use Kabuki Man is in it.
Sergeant Kabuki Man.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think that would probably be like the worst thing that I've heard of recently. And there's like 7 of them, I think. I don't remember exactly how many they were.
I also saw a trailer for like it appeared in one of the ads. It was I think it was on Amazon or Hulu or something. It's based off a fucking meme, and it was called oh my god, I'm trying to remember. It was like the Papa Duke Man or something like that. I don't know. It was something weird.
Oh, Babadook?
No, it wasn't Babadook. It was something, man. It was like it was off of a meme. They made the movie from a meme, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It was like so stupid. It looked like a deranged teddy bear or something.
Oh, you're talking about? I know what you're talking about. Apparently, it's really good. It is called. Let me pull it up here.
But just the name of it, I was like, Jesus. Sometimes
there's some crazy shit out there.
Yeah, it's called Puka.
Oh yeah, Puka. That was awesome, man. Puka was great.
And there was another.
I haven't seen part 2 yet.
Yeah, it's a TV show there, right? Is it?
It's part of the Into the Dark series.
Yeah,
on Hulu.
So I guess like the second was called Puka Lives.
Yeah, Puka Lives.
Yeah,
I haven't seen.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, Puka is great, man. I like that movie. It was decent, man.
See, really Billy, that's why you don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, the name is what threw me.
You know what? I'm going to break it down just to let you know, just to give you interest. I'm not going to ruin it for you. But basically, this toy is made, and it's during Christmas. It's a hot item, okay? So everybody's buying up these Puka things. It reminded me of Turbo Man on Jingle All the Way. All the parents are going crazy for this thing. So anyway, a single dad, he's trying to, do right. And he wants to get his son a Christmas gift. And he's jobless and all this stuff. Well, he finds a job and he goes to this audition. And it's kind of a weird audition. But anyway, it's to audition to wear the Puka suit, to go to stores and do the promotion shit. And then he gets a free doll for doing, you know what I mean? He gets a free doll plus he gets paid. So that's what the basis is for it, and it just gets crazy from there. So you just gotta. That's basically what it's about. It's about it gets crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to ruin nothing. But I watched it last year, which really makes me want to see Puka Lives.
Puka Lives.
Well, you have to watch it.
See? Then we can do Spider Tit Lives.
Spider Tit versus Monster Turd. So you can get the crossover rights.
Well, yeah, you got to get rights to that.
We call him up. You saw my movie? Yeah.
You saw my movie. Now, I did watch a pretty crazy movie a while back, and I forgot to tell you all about it, but it was called Ice Cage, and I believe I watched it on Prime or Tubi. It might have been one of those, but anyway, Ice Cage. Basically, what it is all these people. You start off with this dude laying in the snow, and then it pans out, and he's butt-ass naked. So he's running through the snow trying to find cover, and then you see there's like 2 or 3 girls. They're naked. Everybody just wakes up naked in the snow.
Yeah,
they're freaked out.
I think I started watching that.
Yeah,
they were they were out there for some kind of sex party.
Yeah, they were out there for a sex party, and then they wake up naked in the snow, and then they got to hustle back to the cabin, and that was a good crazy concept, man. I actually enjoyed that movie, though. It's pretty cool. Ice Cage.
I don't know why I didn't finish it.
When you said Ice Cage, all I thought was like Nicolas Cage just freezing people.
Now that's a movie. I'm gonna freeze you. Whoa. No, that was
gonna
Keanu
freeze
Reeves.
you.
Never mind.
Not a good
Not
Nicolas
the
Cage.
ice! Not the ice!
Yeah, that was a sucky Nicolas Cage. I wish I could do that, but I can't do that.
I can only do Buffalo Bill, so.
I saw an interview of him back in the like 90s, I guess, early 90s, or maybe he like did a front flip or a cartwheel when he entered the interview, and he like started throwing money to the crowd.
You know, the weirdest interview I've ever seen that was aired on TV, other than Tom Cruise and Oprah, was when Arsenio Hall had Jason Voorhees come on. Have you ever seen that interview?
He just
Oh,
there,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's so stupid. What were they thinking?
Arsenio Hall used to be a good show, and then like something happened, and then like they were like, "Oh, you're canceled."
It's because I think I have to look into it, because I think what really fucked him over was his attitude. Because there was one time there was an audience member talking shit, and he stopped the show during the broadcast and started cussing the guy out, and it's like, whoa, dude, calm down. You can't handle hecklers or what? Yeah, Arsenio, I think he's too much of an egomaniac, and I think that's what ruined his show. Because I enjoyed it too, and I looked forward when he came back, when they had the comeback of the Arsenio Hall show. I thought that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
And then it went away because I guess the ratings sucked, and he was using jokes that were funny in the 90s and, you know, mid 2000s or late 2000s that just don't go well, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've only seen him in a couple things. Of course, the Arsenio Hall show, and I saw him in Coming to America, and then that segment he did on Chappelle's show. It's the only time I've ever seen Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Or he's on some kind of comedy sketch, like one scene or something. That's it.
He's coming back for Coming to America too.
See, why
coming back to find him a wife?
I don't know.
Why are they doing that? I just don't understand.
Oh, I'm excited for it. I love that first movie.
No, the first one's fucking fantastic, but
I haven't seen it forever.
I just don't like when they do that, man. There's some movies that should just be left alone.
No, it's a sequel. It's not going to be a remake. It's a sequel.
I know. Even sequels suck. Shall I remind you of Dumb and Dumber 2? That sucked. That was terrible.
Yeah, but this is going to be good.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I guess it's okay. Well, then.
This is written, like Eddie Murphy wrote this one.
Oh, he did? And he wrote the first one. Oh, okay.
Who wrote the first one?
Oh, shit.
Eddie Murphy.
I'm getting bad luck over here.
That's what you get.
Golly. That's what you get for talking shit about Coming to America 2.
The curse of Coming to America 2.
Yeah, I hope they get I know Arsenio Hall's come back. I hope they can get Louis Anderson to come back. It'd be nice if they can get Sam Jackson to come back. It'd be awesome.
It would be cool. And they better hurry up on Louis Anderson. He ain't getting smaller.
Dude, he's funny in Baskets. He plays Zach Galifianakis' mom.
Yeah, I haven't seen the show, but I've seen like clips from it.
Shit's funny.
Oh, I like Louis Anderson. He's hilarious, man. But
I loved his show, Life with Louis. Is that what it was?
Like that? Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah.
With his dad. That was so funny, dude. I love that cartoon.
And what was that cartoon that Bobby's World or something?
Oh, Howie Mandel.
Yeah, Howie Mandel.
Yeah, Howie Mandel, yeah. God, I haven't thought about that show in like 20 years.
Why would you?
I know.
Yeah.
I totally, I forgot that show existed until just now.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're just bullshitting, and crap just flies out of the air and into your head.
Yeah. It was all because of Louis Anderson. Thank you, Louis Anderson.
Thanks, Louis.
All right, let me try to recover this and bring it back around. So I did watch another movie that I hadn't seen. I'd never seen it before, and it was The Shallow Grave. Not Shallow Grave. Is that what it was called? No.
That's the name of the episode. Shallow Grave. What do you want?
You mean Shadow Grave was an original name you came up for this segment?
No, this
my God.
No, this movie was called Grave Encounter.
Oh, yeah, Grave Encounters, yeah.
I saw that. Is that when they're in the insane asylum?
Yeah, they're in the insane asylum. I mean, it's like they're basically just making fun of the ghost hunting shows.
Yeah.
Is that where, like, the spoiler alert? Have y'all seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, I just said I watched it.
Oh, well, I didn't know if Aaron. I didn't know if Aaron had watched it.
Yeah, I saw it, man.
Was it the ending? Like the guy just gets left alone?
Yeah, he's just by himself.
Yeah,
but the only
bad.
The only interesting part of the film was the fact that they go in this place and like time doesn't matter now. Like they just assume they've been in there for like, you know, a couple of hours, but it's actually been, you know, days. And that was like the coolest part of it. And then they just started losing me because they started actually showing too much stuff. Like when they showed that girl when she turns around and she does like the, you know, opens her mouth and like her face stretches, and when they show all the arms coming out of the ceiling. I just think if they wouldn't have shown anything, it would have been a little bit better. But the concept of like the whole men stuck in that building and, you know, just like days are passing by and you only think it's like an hour. I thought that was a pretty good concept, but supposedly there's a part 2. I may have to check it out.
Yeah, I never saw the second one, but yeah, I didn't mind the first one too much. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I just wish they wouldn't have shown there, you know, some stuff that they showed.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is better.
Yes, just like the Blair Witch.
Sorry. What y'all think about the Hellraiser TV show coming out?
That is going to be interesting.
That's going to suck because now I got to get HBO.
Right? There's another streaming service, $5, $13. Fucking shit, man.
So yeah.
Now here's what needs to happen. Disney needs to buy everything, and that way you can just subscribe to Disney and you'll have access to everything.
They'll eventually like Disney After Dark.
Yeah. No, there's just too much. There's just too much of it. We've talked about
Mickey does Minnie.
Yeah,
Mickey does Minnie.
We've talked about it before about how, you know, the streaming service was going to be the way of the future, and it's like it's not going that way because everybody has their own.
That's right.
So it's more expensive to get streaming services than it is to have cable television. Because if you want to watch everything, you got to have NBC and CBS now,
CBS All Access,
Fox, and now
but
HBO.
Who really watches shows from, you know, Fox and CBS? A lot of those are just like Modern Family. That show sucks.
Well, it's over now.
I'm just saying though, like it's cheaper to have a cable, you know, cable because you get all the channels included with it.
But here's the thing. I understand that. But like, okay, on cable, if I had like say DirecTV again, then I have to watch whatever's on there. But then you can download like the Fox app and all that. And I see what you're saying. You'll still get those channels so you don't have to pay extra. But like someone like me, I have for my subscriptions, of course I have Netflix, Hulu. I pay $100 a year for Prime or 100 whatever it is for Prime. Well, money well spent. And then I pay for Full Moon, and then I pay for Screenbox because there's some independent movies on there. So I'm like looking for the independent ones, and you can't get that with cable. So we watch more Netflix and Hulu than anything.
Right, but my gripe is, so I've got Netflix, I've got Hulu. I've got let's see, what else do I got? See, Netflix, Hulu, and Prime.
Yeah.
Shudder.
Yeah. I
think that is it. But if there's other stuff I want to watch, I have to, you know, you got to do the $10 a month. It adds up. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm thinking about like, okay, now I got to get HBO because just for one show. To me, it's like I'll just wait till the show's over and get it on, you know, Blu-ray or whatever.
Well, yeah, and you got to kind of wait it out because, you know, I had HBO for a little bit. We got it because of Game of Thrones. I just left it on. And then the Watchmen show came out, and I watched that, and I was like, oh, this is badass. I loved it, right?
I love that too, man.
and then I found out they're not doing another season. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like anything I like fucking goes away. Swamp Thing and that, and I'm like,
well, see, I'm kind of glad they didn't make another season of Watchmen, because it would have probably killed the first season a little bit. Like, I think some shows do that. They'll like, oh, the first season was real good, so let's make a season 2 or something, and sometimes it just isn't as good. Well, and I like those creators that did Watchmen. They did The Leftovers, which I thought The Leftovers was such an underrated show. It didn't get a lot of love at all, like hardly ever. And that show was really good.
Well, anyway, so what do you think about the Hellraiser series? How do you think it's going to
go? David Gordon Green, I mean, he's directing the episodes. And the guy who's writing it is Mike Daughtry, I think is his name. He did, he wrote and directed Trick or Treat. He wrote and directed the Godzilla King of the Monsters. I think it's going to be good. It's not going to be anyway connected to David Bruckner's Hellraiser movie that he's doing. It's not going to be related at all.
Who's playing Pinhead?
I don't know if how exactly what the show is going to actually be about. If it's going to be like the creation of what's the thing called Leviathan? What is it, Leviathan or Leviathan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be like how that came about. I kind of wish they'd kind of do. Hopefully they do how the Cenobites came about, like how Pinhead became Pinhead. You know, he was that doctor in the military, wasn't he? Like in the 1800s or something like that, or 1900s?
Well, that was just in the movie. The book was in the book. Pinhead's a female. That's a completely different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, girlfriend's got the book somewhere. It's called The Hellbound Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was it? Part 3, they show you that he was in the military. It was like 1940 something.
Oh, the 40s. Okay.
Yeah, it was like in the 40s, and they do like a little bit of the flashback on there. But I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll stay a little bit more true to the book, and maybe we'll have a female Pinhead, which would be pretty fucking kick-ass, I think.
I would like to see that.
Who you think would play a good like female Pinhead, like an actress that would come out? You think that could pull it off?
Golly, that's a good damn question.
I would probably have to go with Tilda Swinton.
Oh yeah. Tilda Swinton or
Swinton. What did I say? Swanson? That's the goddamn TV dinner thing, isn't it?
Oh.
Carey, maybe you're thinking of Kelly. Maybe you're thinking about Kelly Swanson from Buffy.
No, I was just thinking about chicken.
Yeah, he's hungry. I don't know. Yeah, Tilda Swinton would be a fab. I mean, she could play anything. So,
yeah.
I mean, shit. You can't go wrong with her.
Or who's that? I can't think of her name. I never saw the movie. She was like in the Hunger Games film. She had like she played one of the crazy leaders.
Oh,
blonde hair. She's in Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name right now.
She was in the Hunger Games?
Yeah, but she was the blonde.
She played Rita. She played Rita too in the Power Ranger remake or reboot. What's her fucking name?
Well, I'm gonna pull it up here and find out real quick.
She directed the one of the Pitch Perfect movies, or she directed all of them too. She was in
Are you talking about Elizabeth Banks?
Yeah, that's who it is. Let's see. I think I would want my female Pinhead
I think
to
she
be.
might do good. She's not a great actor.
I want my female Pinhead to be Angelina Jolie because I think she just looked badass, and plus she's hot.
Natalie Portman.
No, she's too busy protesting.
Selma Hayek.
All right, I guess we'll take a break here for a word from our sponsor.
He-Man, He-Man. the big guy with the muscles?
He's He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Skeletor is his enemy.
He-Man. Here's He-Man, Skeletor, and Castle Grayskull. You have to put the castle together. You're doomed, He-Man.
Oh, yeah? Watch this action, Dad. He-Man. Now I have the power.
He-Man and Skeletor each sold separately. Castle Grayskull also sold separately from the Masters of the Universe collection from Mattel.
And we're back. All right. So, Mr. Poe, you want to read the weekly world news?
All right. So I'm going to read the weekly world news. This time around, we have pygmies found in Africa.
Pygmies?
Yes, pygmies found in Africa. We're talking short. Huh?
They're littler than your average pygmy?
Yes, they're smaller than your average pygmy, and we're talking short, says Explorer. They gnawed our ankles. And then we have OJ. We have OJ dating Carol Baskin. They have a lot in common, she says. Kim Jong-un has a twin brother, Jim Jong-un, to take over North Korea.
Kim Jong. They're going to use the, what's that, a Weekend at Bernie's with him.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have Georgia man marries his parrot.
Huh.
And that's the weekly world news.
I'm glad that was Georgia. Most of the time it would just be West Virginia, but
fun fact, he lives in West Virginia now.
Yeah, fun fact, he's from West Virginia.
Oh man.
Also, I don't know if we talked about this in the past episodes. I think we both probably forgot about it, or I did. They're having a Last of Us TV show also from HBO.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know why. I
don't know what it's going to be about. Rumor is it might be how the Fireflies got started. It might be like during like the first beginning of the pandemic of the virus. Who knows? But yeah, it's going to be a TV show for HBO. HBO is snagging up all the good shit.
I guess so. They're seeing how everything else is doing.
They're like, we need stuff to make people forgive us for Game of Thrones. Yeah. Because that last season of Game of Thrones put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Oh my god, dude.
Like I've said before, the only thing they got right was how they let the Hounds ending. I thought was fitting.
Yes, it was.
Other than that, it sucked.
See, I didn't only watch the first season, so I wasn't disappointed.
He's like, wow, that's enough for me.
Well, we like pain, Carey, so we were like, yeah.
Yeah, we're masochists.
HBO,
We put our heart and soul into our shows, okay, man? Okay? We followed them, and they betrayed us.
Too much.
They followed it. We followed them.
Yeah, and they fucked us.
They did.
Didn't call us back.
They didn't call us back. They didn't even take us out for a nice steak dinner or nothing.
Not even a note or an apology.
I was gonna say,
like, sorry.
You sound like Joe Pesci from the Lethal Weapon movies.
They fuck you with the cell phones, and then they fuck you with the...
They fuck you with the HBO.
They fuck you with the Game of Thrones.
There is a new season of Penny Dreadful coming out.
Oh yeah, City of Angels, right?
Yeah. And guess what? It's on a different streaming service that you have to fucking pay for.
Yeah, another streaming service, Showtime. Yeah.
Well, Penny Dreadful was on Showtime before.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying now I got to get HBO for Hellraiser, and it's too much.
Oh,
I think we just need to divide and conquer. Like someone to subscribe to like one of them. Like Carey's on Shudder, okay, and then I'll go and like I have Screenbox, and then we all have Netflix, Hulu, right, and Amazon. So we'll have to find a streaming service for you because I have Full Moon as well.
All right. No,
Those bastards.
See, I got Netflix, I got Disney, I got Amazon, I got Shudder.
Oh, that's another one I forgot I have. Disney. Yeah.
See, I don't even have that one.
I'll renew Shudder when the new season of Creepshow comes out.
Which should be coming out. They just announced that the first season is going to premiere on AMC in preparation for season 2 coming out. So.
Badass. I really did enjoy it. I mean, some were not as good as others, but I really did enjoy the shit out of it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, how could you hate? I mean, if someone hated it, then they're just being way too fucking critical.
I don't know what's going on Billy's camera there.
I don't know. I see.
Oh, sorry.
Is that a cut?
Yeah.
It looked like one of the. I was gonna say one of the trick or treat tubs that you used to get from McDonald's.
I'm doing a little project right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, no better time than when you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
To do a project.
I'm grinding up some earth.
You know what?
He's multitasking.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna be painting over here. Talk amongst yourself, Carey.
All right.
But oh crap! There's something I was gonna say. A movie I saw. Oh yeah, I think they should remake. One movie I think they should remake maybe, and it's Trancers: The Return of Jack Death.
More Trancers.
Remake that.
Yeah.
Who would you get to play? Who would you get to play the part?
I would choose Nick Offerman.
I could see that. That would work out.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because he's starring in some dramatic roles as of late.
Yeah, developers. I haven't seen that yet. It's on Hulu.
I do like Alex Garland. Yeah, I need to check that out. Someone was telling me that I should check it out. That guy's he's a good writer. I've saw was that Ex Machina, whatever it's called. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Didn't see Annihilation yet, but I heard that's fucking crazy.
Was that the
Natalie
like
Portman?
4 or 5 stars. Yeah. They're all like
No.
scientists or something.
I tried to watch it. I really couldn't. I didn't finish that one either.
It's kind of trippy.
But I did watch Ex Machina. It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't. I think it was hyped up a little bit more than it should have been. But I mean, it was decent, I guess.
I will say I am looking forward to because I think I mentioned it on the show before, the Train to Busan. I want to see the sequel to that.
It's called Peninsula or something.
Yeah, something like that. But that was pretty wicked, man. I actually enjoyed that one. They were fast motherfuckers too, like in World War Z.
Like I know there's probably never gonna be a zombie, but if there ever is, I gotta hope they're the slow ones.
No, only Walking Dead has that now. Everybody else has fast zombies running around.
They're supposed to be like a World War Z game, or no, it was that game where it had like a bunch of those.
It was a World War Z.
Yeah, there is a World War Z game.
But no, I was thinking about Days Gone.
Yes, I actually enjoy that.
Oh, is it a good game?
Yeah, it is a good game. I have it.
I didn't really hear much about it after it got released. I didn't know if people got disappointed in it or what. Or...
I know it's weird, right? Like you heard about it, and then it just I think what it was when you first heard about it, they were all hyping it up, and then it was like a year from being released. So I was like, okay, what game is this where this dude is being chased by a whole shitload of zombies? But when you start playing the game, it's actually really fun. It's interesting. The horde mode is something to be. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Gears of War horde mode's fun, and it starts out fun, then it starts out where you want to like set your console on fire because it's that bad. It's like, oh my god. Too many zombies.
Oh yeah, that shit. When I saw that, I was like, man, I don't know how my anxiety is going to deal with this game if I ever get it.
It'll drive you crazy, man. But the story mode is actually worth playing. I mean, it's real fun. It's a fun game.
I gotta probably get it. It's like the Alien game, Alien Isolation, dude. That shit. There's like one alien. I haven't even encountered him yet. Last time I played it, every time I heard a noise, I'm like, huh? What is that?
Where the fuck that come
debris. From? Yeah.
I think the only game to really do that to me, and I haven't played Alien Isolation yet, but the game that did that for me was Dead Space. The first one.
I love that game.
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't have a fucking weapon. I'm stuck in this room.
Which one's your favorite? The first, second, or third?
Second one's awesome.
I would say they need to make that into a movie, but then everybody would be like, well, it's just an Alien ripoff, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of Alien mashed up with like fucking
Hellraiser.
Yeah, Hellraiser, exactly. They open it's kind of like Doom too. They open a portal and fucking out.
Or Event Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, this was years ago. This is like when the second or third game came out or something. They were saying like there's a rumor that they were going to make a movie, and people were like, I think Andrew Lincoln would play a good Isaac Clarke. I was like, yeah, I could see Andrew Lincoln as Isaac Clarke, but that was like 7 years ago or something now.
Now it's not going to happen.
Yeah, probably not.
No, it won't.
I did watch another movie.
Oh, what'd you watch?
And I don't know if I told you. I think the last episode I mentioned that I'd seen the trailer for it, and I finally got around to watching it. There was the Antrim, the deadliest film ever made.
Yes, I saw that.
It's on Prime if you have Prime.
I loved it actually.
It was a good movie. It was pretty good. It's a young boy and a girl enter the forest to dig a hole to hell. Said to be a cursed film from the late 1970s. Mm-hmm. Antrim examines the horrifying power of storytelling. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah,
I'll tell you.
It opens up with like a documentary type, hey, this movie came out in 1970 and it was only shown in one theater and the theater burnt down and everybody that was involved with it or died and people that watch it died, and then it's like, so now we're going to show you the film. Now and then they show you the film, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun ride.
I'll tell you, when I first saw it, Carey, when I was like, I started reading it and I'm like, oh, this is a Carey movie 100%. And then I started watching it and I'm like, I love this, but this is a Carey movie. I need to tell them about it. Yeah, it's a badass.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
It was crazy. It's a crazy film. And digging to hell. What kind of mother was that? Dogs don't go to heaven.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, lady?
That's a devil woman right there. I don't want no part of that.
Yeah. Oh, the mom's a total bitch.
The greatest part of the film though is whenever she the sister is trying to she basically takes her young brother out in the woods, and she's like, oh, look over there, there's a demon, and it's like it's a stop motion animation squirrel.
Yes. The fucking squirrel.
Great.
I forgot about that.
Birdemic had the worst fucking bird graphics ever.
You think?
It wasn't just like, yeah. This shit was awful.
But people haven't seen Spider Tit yet because it hadn't been made.
Spider Tit's it's gonna look better though.
Yeah, it's gonna be practical effects. We're gonna use a real tit.
We're using real tits.
I'm gonna love the casting for that. All right, just show us one boob because we're gonna put spider legs on it.
Yeah, you're gonna be covered. You're gonna be wearing a green screen suit. You're gonna be wearing a green suit.
Everything will be a green suit except for one tit.
Except for one tit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna glue pipe cleaners to it.
Yeah. And maybe we'll use something that for the nipple to open up. Maybe we'll use some special effects or something.
We gotta do a practical effect.
It's gonna be silly string.
Yes. Oh, silly string?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I'll get the Spider-Man toy that you put the silly string in. Just shoot it off camera.
Oh man! Always one of those when I was younger.
Yeah, the best part about Birdemic was Whitney Moore. That's my favorite part of that movie. The only reason I still watch it.
Yeah.
So
Was there like
Carrying
a couple of them?
that was the second one, but the second one they tried too hard to make a stupid movie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so
like,
they did.
the first one's really popular because everybody thinks it's so stupid. Let's make another one, and we'll make it really stupid.
I hate those
it.
movies.
Yeah,
I hate those movies that like, let's make a cult classic for the sake of being a cult classic.
Yeah,
Let's be ridiculous for being the sake of being ridiculous.
It loses the charm that first one has of these people obviously don't know what they're doing.
If you're trying your hardest to make a movie, it ends up being so bad that it's good. That's awesome. But if you're going to do those movies that you want to make it so bad that it's good, that ends up being so bad because it's so bad.
Right. Yeah, my favorite so bad they're good movies are the Neil Breen. If you've never seen a Neil Breen film, I'm sure everybody knows about him. So.
What's
best take acid when watching that?
What are some of his movies?
I don't know. The only reason I know who Neil Breen is because of the guys over at Red Letter Media.
Faithful Findings is one of his films, and they're horrible. You have to watch them, Billy. You have to watch them. That's how bad they are. A lot of green screen.
See, I'm all about bad movies.
The acting.
I am to an extent, but like if it's one of those movies where it's like the movie has no redeeming quality, I'm like, I just wasted my fucking life. That hour and 20 minutes I'll never get back.
I always try to find something, and you're right. When you can't find anything that you're like, yeah, that was pretty good, or I kind of dug that, or that character was a well-written character. If it's just all crap, then you're like, ah, shit. I didn't like any of it. But I watched some pretty crazy stuff. So,
have y'all seen the Vagrant? Was it Vagrant or Vagrant? Has Bill Paxton in it. It's made in the early '90s. I think I have the movie somewhere. It came in like I got these horror movies. Come like 4 horror movies in a pack. Came with like The Lamp, the Vagrant or whatever it's called. Came with 2 other movies, but it plays this. Bill Paxton, I think, haven't seen it in a while. I'm trying to remember. I think he plays this guy who like gets his house, and he just gets terrorized by this guy's like pretty much like a poor guy, a vagrant, whatever that is. He just terrorizes Bill Paxton the whole movie. It's really good. It's made y'all. Hey, try to look it up, Carey, for a second if you don't mind.
I'm gonna do something else real quick.
Okay.
If I get this to work.
Let me see
if I can get this to work here, Billy. I want to show you some superb Neil Breen acting.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. So I want to share.
Are we getting audio with this? So the
listeners... I'm hoping you get audio with it.
All right. Here's a preview.
Let's see. Share screen. Share computer sound. All right, let's let that truck go by first, whatever the hell that was.
I'm sorry. Let me mute my mic. Okay, it's gone.
All right, so can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, and then let me know if you can hear when I hit play.
My God.
It looks like he was painting.
Oh my God. Wait, I think you've showed me this part before, Carey, or somebody did. It looks familiar. I can't pull you out of death.
Why did you do that? Why did you commit suicide? He asked him like 5 times. It's like, dude, he ain't gonna answer that.
That's the greatest stuff ever.
Superb cinema.
You know what's crazy too is those type of people. He seems like the guy that probably thinks he's making something really.
Oh
good.
yeah, he knows that he's like an artist, or he's
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. The motherfucker has money. I mean, if you got a damn Ferrari in the garage for a suicide scene, come on.
Well, he probably rents those just.
Or he has somebody that
I don't have money to rent one.
He probably had a buddy that's like, yeah, man, I'll let you use this. Let me fuck your wife.
I'll let you film in my garage for $50.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's his name? Neil Breen.
Neil Breen.
Neil Breen.
He's like, hey, Neil, you want this? You want this Ferrari? He's like, yeah. Let me have sex with your wife. He's like, all right, you got it.
You got it.
Why did you do
this?
Yeah.
Why'd you fuck him? Why?
Okay. So he committed suicide by just with a paint can or red paint.
He didn't. Well, he didn't commit suicide. His wife killed him. She just said that he committed suicide.
But there was no weapon. There's nothing to hold that up.
Well, he was allergic to paint. Yeah, they were talking, and she had a paintbrush. Like, oh God, what are you doing here?
Shoot yourself 20 times. Why did you shoot yourself and then stab your own face?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like, you hear some stories about like someone attempted suicide, and it's like some of the ways you're like, I don't think that person killed himself. Like, there was like this indie artist back in the early 2000s, I think, or 90s or something. He was getting real big. He like won an Emmy, or not Emmy, won an Academy Award or something for Good Will Hunting. It was like some song, and he ended up getting in an argument with his girlfriend. And she said she like locked herself in the room, and she heard a scream, and she came out of the room, and he had like stabbed himself in the chest. I'm thinking, I think you might have killed him. Who kills himself by stabbing himself in the chest?
Disgraced samurais do it.
Yeah, but
yeah, well, that's considered honorable for them.
Yeah, but it's like something's like, I don't even think she got even like investigated, but it's like she probably did something. Who like just stabs himself if they're going like in their life? Like, I don't know. And that doesn't seem right. And it's like, oh, I guess I'll put this in my chest, even though it might not be strong enough to put it all the way through.
That's why you fall on it.
Hey, I don't know about that.
Okay, we're not giving tips on the show on how to kill yourself with a knife.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We do not condone you stabbing yourself, whoever's listening.
Yeah, no. Or hurting yourself at all.
I know the world's crazy right now, and then they found all those mummified caskets, those mummy caskets, fucking Egyptian caskets, like 20 of them. I know they found those. I know aliens are real now. Just
we saw the footage. The footage of the UFO.
Yeah. So I guess that guy wasn't full of shit, the fire in the sky guy. I guess he wasn't full of shit after all.
Guess not.
That has one of the most scariest fucking abduction scenes.
That whole scene. Yeah, that whole scene's fucked up.
Yeah, what was they had him all in latex? He was like, oh, yeah, he was fucking flipping out. Watch all the aliens be like hot chicks or something. Like, don't invade us, and they're like all hot. And it's like, well, maybe go ahead.
They end up being just like giant ball sacks. Take us to your leader.
Spider Tit, where are you?
We get the aliens to fund our movie.
Okay,
hey,
have you not seen?
I know you're new here.
You remind me of a movie, Space Babes from Outer Space.
Oh yeah, the Scroats.
The Scroats.
The Scroats. Sounds like a punk band from the 80s. We're the Scroats.
We're the Scroats.
Or the Anarchy Scroats. We're the Anarchy Scroats, and we play punk rock.
Nice.
All right. Well, I guess this train is pulling into the station.
This train's fucking dry. It didn't reach the station. It's in a ditch on fire. What are you talking about, man?
Welcome to the most intense shallow grave episode you've ever listened to.
That's right.
Well, before we leave, before we clear the wreckage, I guess what movie do y'all recommend someone watch before we head out, other than the two Tales from Tubi?
Something I recommend that someone watch.
Watch the Vagrant or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch that. Y'all need to watch that.
I'm definitely going to check it out. I write every time we do an episode like this. I haven't heard of the movie. I write it down.
Oh, and Baby Blood. Watch that too.
What the? Okay, Baby Blood.
Baby Blood.
It's in is it a Mexican horror movie or Italian horror movie or something? It was made in the early 90s. This woman's like, I think she thinks she's pregnant. It's kind of like Prevenge in a way. Like this woman, something's inside of her body and telling like she needs to kill these people and drink their blood or something like that. Yeah. As a crazy, y'all need to watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I'll check that one out.
I think I'm going to recommend any of the old black and white movies. Just go back and pick one, whether it be sci-fi or horror, and enjoy those for what they are, because I got to watch one and it's already aired. It's for the Sci-Fi Sideshow. It's called The Manster. And I don't know why. It's not the greatest, but I still appreciate what they did for the time. So I think people should pay attention to those a little bit more.
Like those Ed Wood films?
Ed Wood, or, Phantom of the Opera, the old Frankenstein, old Draculas, anything, man. Go back and watch the black and white ones and see how they did it, It's pretty neat, I think.
All right, I'm going old school again, like just like you did. I just got to find all the information on it here.
Okay.
But this is an old movie, and I've seen it. I've seen it like a bunch. As a matter of fact, somewhere packed up, I have this movie on VHS.
It's Monstered, right?
It is Monstered. No, it's
Monstered.
This is from 1961, I think. Let me make sure that I'm got the right thing here. Yeah, this is from 1961. It's called The Mask.
Oh,
and this is Canada's first horror movie.
Okay.
And it was also in 3D.
Ooh.
But it's about a psychiatrist who obtains a mysterious ancient tribal mask, and whenever he puts on the mask, Barnes experiences dreamlike visions, which become increasingly disturbing and violent. The visions begin to alter Barnes' personality and eventually drives him insane. Now, in the movie, whenever he puts the mask on, he goes into this other, world, very, like, for the time, for like 1961. It had a really good look to it, really like kind of creepy looking. So that's what I'm going to recommend. It's probably a hard movie to find. Like I said, I've got it on VHS somewhere. But if you can track it down, I'm sure this movie's probably public domain. If I can find out if this movie is public domain or not, I'm going to remake it because I'd already started working on like a story for it.
Oh, badass!
A couple years ago. So
before.
That's what I recommend.
Not before Spider Tit. And we'll throw it out there.
The Spider Tit money will fund my remake of The Mask.
So the Spider Tit movie, if anybody wants to audition for being the Spider Tit, just let us know.
There you go.
Oh, I have an old movie. If we're going to go old movie, I have one from the 60s, I believe.
All right.
It's called Peeping Tom.
I've seen that one.
Okay.
It's where a guy, kind of pretty much videotapes, films the death. He puts like I haven't seen it forever. I think he puts a knife on the end of the camera, if I'm not mistaken, and he gets closer to the, whoever he's filming and kills him, I'm pretty sure.
I
haven't seen it in like 10 years or something like that, yeah, but that's a good movie, and so is Diabolical. That's an old 60s movie. It's really good. Cool. And Eyes Without a Face.
All right.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one too. That's pretty good. All right.
All good suggestions.
Good recommendations there.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So Billy, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me at Basalt Wizard on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure it's a slasher app.
And Mr. Poe, where can they find you?
They call me Mr. Poe on Twitter. I'm on the gram as well with the same handle, and on B Movie TV Sunday nights, Sci-Fi Sideshow, 8 p.m. only on the Roku.
All right. You can find me on Twitter at 1313 Inc. Of course, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram as 1313 Inc. The show has an Instagram. I'm on. I've got other stuff. I've got other stuff that I don't use, like Snapchat and TikTok. I don't use.
Carey's
them,
also got an
there.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, fans only. I've got a fans only or whatever it's called. I don't know what that is, but yes, I have it.
See me comb my beard. $5 a month.
$5 a month.
Yeah, but like I said, the Facebook, we have our group there. We have our page where we kind of encourage people to go and also make sure if you're listening to the show, make sure you're liking and commenting and doing all that good stuff. It helps us out. And then until next week, we will continue to watch the good, the bad, and the cheaply made.